The first one on my screen here I have is Brian Koester. Brian,
Hey.
how are you doing, man? Hey,
Doing
you're
good.
in.
I'm
Brian's
in.
one of the OGs from our our Drone to 1K program and a bunch of other courses. So I've gotten to know Brian pretty well. So Brian, I'll turn it over to you. Why don't you tell us who you are, about your drone company, what you've done to kind of get to that 1K mark, and then wrap it up with maybe a few pieces of advice for others who are looking to do the same.
Sure. I'm Brian Koester from Southbay Drone Service. 2 years. And really, the very first year was me just building a lot of content, just getting out there, using my drone, trying out different things, making videos, just trying to create as much content as I could. My path to success was through my interest in doing mapping and wanting to get into construction progress stuff. So I basically went out to different buildings under construction and pretended like I was mapping them for the day and doing whatever. And I used every bit of that drone deploy software they had, and I asked a lot of questions. I mean, I'm sure drone deploy technical support knows me by name now. And it all paid off when finally somebody found me through a search. I'm sure I showed up in the Google My Business, that kind of stuff. So they said,
Hey, Brian, sorry, I lost you real quick. You said something about Google My Business, and then it just cut out briefly.
oh, sorry. I got my Google. I'm sure they found me through Google My Business and saw that I had content on there that related to what they wanted to do. So they hired me to do a monthly progress for a big commercial construction site. And then an architect has found me and wants me to do 3D models of residential areas. So everything's really taken off. As far as advice goes, I would say the two things I would totally do is get your Google My Business up and running, because I think that is the linchpin to getting business right now, is having all of those contents all over the place that all get pulled into Google My Business. I get almost all of my traffic is from people doing search. Make content. Go out there and practice the things you want to do. Create the content as if it was really getting paid for. And when people come to find you, they're going to see that you have the kind of thing that they want to do, and they're going to feel comfortable hiring you.
Yep, I love it. Well, thanks, Brian. I think that was great advice. I'm pumped. I remember even when we were in the group, you were started a little bit of real estate. We're here and there. And I know I remember when you're like, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to start shooting construction sites. So it's awesome to see it come all the way around. And you're like, I got hired. And before you go, hold on. I'm going to pull something up here that I found. All right. This is you, Brian. I don't remember the exact date, but it said, super excited to book my first drone only job, 3.5 hours, $100. Now, I think this was for a real estate gig, but I just thought that was cool that you're saying like, hey, my first drone only job, and now you're here. You got the 1K club doing construction stuff. So, things can evolve, things can change, and you just kept pushing forward. Oh, you got your shirt on. Excellent.
Of course.
I love it.
I don't have my bow tie and my smoking jacket, but I do have my 1K shirt.
I scoured my city today to find this dumb shirt and this bow tie. I went in a store and I said, listen, I need to rent a tuxedo. And they're like, okay, when do you need it? I was like, right now. And they said, I need you to leave. So I had to hunt around a lot. I ended up just having to buy the shirt. But you know what? It was worth it for you, Brian. So.
Absolutely. You look dapper.
Well, thank you. Real quick, I'm just gonna give you guys a sneak peek. I don't like to be too smooth. I'm gonna turn the background off real quick so you guys can just see what this looks like. Green screen. All right. That's what we're working with today. All right. Thanks, Brian. I'll send you back and I'll pull up the next person. Appreciate it. Hope you found that inspiring. And if you want to get results like you just heard, now's a perfect chance to join our Drone Business Mastery program. It is 50% off for the next few days up until this Friday. So if you've ever been thinking about starting a drone business, or you've started one, you just can't really figure it out, get in there, learn from a ton of experts, let them lay the roadmap out for you. Time to take action is right now if you want to do this. So from now until Friday at midnight, 50% off. There should be a link around this video. I'm excited to see you in there. Learn with us, learn from others, and go out there and get some success.